there is a brief and rapidly closing window to secure a livable future on the planet. And we need to live up to this challenge. This is a decisive decade of climate action.
We must take bold alternative action today to secure tomorrow. Whaftailasi, tuvalu mo te atua.
The existential challenges by climate change are known to policymakers based on the recent Ipcc assessment reports, and these have been available for quite some time. What we see in the world is a huge implementation gap in terms of climate action. So there is a deficiency in terms of the action on mitigation. There's a deficiency in terms of the action on adaptation, and bringing these actions together with the focus on reaching sustainability in a process that we call climate resilient development, covering the resilience of natural systems as well as human systems, has a closing time window. So humankind doesn't have the time to wait for other things to be solved and then turn back to climate change. It will have to pay a price if it decides to compromise again and continue to compromise on climate action. And
if we want to get acting, if we want to get to the ground to begin to change things, is, as Hans said, looking very closely at our natural systems and ecosystems and moving on conservation, protection and restoration of those to protect livelihoods and ecosystem services, but also the world cities where the majority of us live and will continue to live throughout the century, and the ability to apply this thinking of climate resilient development to those spaces opens up opportunity for real action. And I think by giving that clear idea of where we might act and have impact, I think that provide additional leverage to public sector, private sector, civil society. So I remain confident. We live in a tough world, there is no doubt. The report doesn't step away from that, but it does give us a roadmap for how we might negotiate moving forward in a challenged world.